Oops.
Where's you over here? I'm comfy over here. I'll just be here. Never mind, I'm just gonna flatten myself so you can see me, but you'll still see me.
Yeah.
What is this for?
A single strand of hair in my car?
Yeah, I think I left one in there.
I'm sure you've left more than that.
Oh fuck, I'm Venmo you more.
Nope. I don't think so. You're never gonna Venmo me again.
Why?
Blocked. I'm free. Now I can buy everything. You can't pay me back.
Oh, that's so gross. Ugh. Oh, he's in Vegas. Hello.
In Vegas again?
Cool.
God
I'll
damn
be
it,
over
Michael. You're not even vaccinated.
Not even first dose?
I don't think so.
Oh. Get vaccinated in Vegas. Make a trip out of it.
Shotgun wedding, shotgun vaccination.
Yeah.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'll be here. You still can't see me.
This is my girlfriend.
Chair.
Chair.
Oh. Yes, it is. I'm too shiny. I have to get it.
You're fine.
Let me get my oil body sheets.
I have some right here.
I feel bad using yours. Okay.
I haven't used these in forever. God, why do you
not
hate
bad.
me? You wound me. Hey, Michael. Why are you in Vegas again? Swoop! I missed. Oh, yeah. Oh, I have to ping the server.
I'll be out of frame.
I'll just shift the camera.
You don't have to do that. Okay. It's one of those days. Methinks I used to think that they were followers, Thought you could like comments, but I guess not.
Oh my god, I had no idea that Kim Kardashian and Kanye West had 4 kids.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I had no
Also,
fucking
I don't give a
idea.
shit.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about them either, but like
Yeah.
that was news that I just found out. And I was like, I only know of Northwest. Also, they gave us 2 fucking sauces.
Actually, there's 4: Northwest, East, and
East
South.
and South.
I know if someone's
West,
made
West.
it. Or no, there's Northwest. There's Southeast. There's Northeast, and then there's Southwest.
But their last name is West.
Southwest, West, Northwest, West,
Northwest.
Southeast, West.
Yeah, so it'd be Northwest,
Southwest.
Northwest, Southwest,
Yeah.
East West, West West.
Yeah.
And
I
Adam.
guess so.
Adam West.
Adam West.
That's Batman, right?
Batman?
Yeah. Like old Batman.
Oh, I have no idea. What was in my eyebrows?
I don't know. It was like fuzz or something.
Oh. Oh. Click.
Yeah, see, Adam West used to be
Oh.
Batman. Super old though, like
Yeah. Like,
that old.
that looks so funny. Yeah, no, I did not know.
Yeah, they threw like a paper suit on him, and they were like, "Oh, Batman," and he was like, "Okay, I guess so."
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say, I still like Rebel Wilson's family naming scheme.
Oh, yeah.
That one just.
Rebel, Anarchy, Riot,
And Liberty.
Liberty,
And Susan.
and Susan.
And Susan.
So
Well,
Sam.
they did get 2 sauces, huh?
Yeah. Not like Cane's though, where sometimes they just give you a cup full of sauce.
Like a regular soda cup?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's super bizarre. I don't know why they do it. But like people sometimes order like takeout, like through the drive-through or whatever, and then they go through, or like they get it delivered, and then it's just a cup of sauce. Can I get some extra sauce? And they're like, yeah. Fuck it up.
12 or 18 ounces.
Just a small little serving cup is fine. Gotcha. 32 ounces.
This is America.
Cane's is good though. It's a shame there's nothing close by.
Yeah, I passed it on my way to Diamond Valley.
Yeah, it's like the closest one. I think is like Downey.
Yeah, maybe.
They're supposed to be opening one in Burbank though, actually, pretty soon. But I don't know if it was postponed because of COVID.
That might be it, yeah.
Speaking of chicken, have you tried BB.Q chicken? It's a Korean fried chicken place. There's apparently one in Nordhoff.
Maybe, because mine brought home some once, but I don't remember where it was from.
Yeah, because someone shared a video of it and it looked like good. And I know Korean fried chicken is just good, but something about this like spoke to me on a physical level. Look at that.
Oh.
I know. But like, look at that.
Oh.
Something about that.
I guess so.
Look yummy. Street's about to be busted. It's Bane if he wasn't a super villain.
So many Batman references today.
Yeah, I know. What the fuck? How bizarre. But remember I was telling you about feral children yesterday? Apparently I fucking lied to you. Apparently they are not in our national parks, and wherever I had heard that from was just spitting shit out of their ass. There's one recorded case of a quote-unquote feral child in California. The rest are all like international.
Interesting.
And the ones that are international are like in like forests and stuff. But and this was really fucked up when I was reading about this because I felt like you might see why, but essentially her name was like Jeannie Wiley or something. or that was like that was the
Rings a bell.
it was like the name that they gave her because they wanted to protect her privacy.
Mm.
But when she was discovered, she was a 13-year-old girl who was the size of a 6 or 7-year-old and weighed 59 pounds.
I weighed 54 pounds, though.
At 13?
Almost, I think.
Jeez.
I told you, I had a really very stunted growth. So I'm like, she's not built different. She's built like me.
Mentally, she was... Well, mentally she kind of was, but she was very, like, developmentally stunted. Because, like...
Oh, also me.
No, false. But, you're like, actually, it's me.
It's me, Jeannie.
No, she'd be like 60-something by now, I think. Because she was 13 in 96 or something. No. Way, way later than that, I think. Because somebody's... After she was, like, discovered and, like, went through the whole processes of everything, she was put into, like, state care to be, like, watched over and, like, raised and everything. But after she was admitted into state care, everybody else, like, ever, that wasn't part of, like, the state, like, departments that were, like, facilitating her, were not allowed access to her in any way, shape, or form. So, like, other researchers, like, journalists and stuff who wanted to get in touch with her, they would call, and the people would be like, yeah, she's doing fine, but you can't see her. Can't meet her.
Huh.
So, it was just, like, super bizarre. And then one person said that the last contact that they had directly with Jeannie was in the 80s. So
yeah, she might have.
She's probably old as shit now, yeah. Or
if not dead.
Yeah.
Oh.
But essentially what had happened was her dad, for some reason or another, had decided to strap her in a straitjacket to a chair in a locked room, and he, like, completely isolated her, didn't, like, talk to her, forbade her from talking at all, and all he would do is, like, come in and, like, if she was, like, making noise or whatever, he would beat her, and then just growl at her like a dog. So she was, like, obviously... I know, that's why I felt bad, that's why I felt so shitty. I was like, oh, fuck.
You should.
I was like, I wouldn't do that, though, but, I mean, it did answer, like, a lot of questions, because of the research that people did. And essentially what they found out was that the lexicon, like, being able to learn words and their meanings and stuff, has no age limit. So you could never have social interactions until you're, like, 60 years old. And then someone tries to teach you words and stuff. As long as you're, like, mentally capable of doing so, you can still learn words.
Yeah.
But the issue is learning grammar, like, syntax, being able to form coherent sentences and stuff is... Like, if you don't learn it within that time period of, like, 5 to 10, you're never gonna learn it.
Weird.
Yeah.
But interesting.
Yeah. But the thing about Jeannie was that very physically stunted because she was just, like, so heavily abused, like, mentally.
Malnourished.
Yeah, exactly.
I was not malnourished. I don't want to give that impression.
I make myself malnourished now because I just forget to eat.
That was fucked. Fucked up. I told you I could remind you. I could remind you to eat. Do that.
It's fine. I'm eating. You're
malnourished.
But, yeah, so she was, like, mentally all there.
Yeah.
She just had never, like, learned these things.
Yeah.
So when the researchers were, like, talking to her about it and stuff and, like, you know, trying to gain information from, like, just her condition and all that kind of stuff, they found out that she was, like, fully coherent. Like, if they gave her pictures and stuff, she could make stories out of the pictures. She could make, like, complex, like, images and stuff out of sticks. Yeah. So, like, she was very fully, like, coherent. She was very intelligent, but she just had never learned to speak.
Weird.
Yeah, and I was like, holy shit. And the only reason they ever found her was because one day her mom, like, took her out just to, like, go out and about, and her mom suffered from cataracts in both of her eyes. And so they went into, like, a state office to look for, like, a certain office, or whatever, and her mom, with Jeannie in tow, walked into the wrong place, walked into the wrong office, and then everybody there was like, oh no, you're in the wrong office, but then they were like, Did you see her fucking daughter? This shit was fucked up. And then when they found out that she couldn't speak, they're like, we're gonna send somebody to investigate that because that's fucking weird that she's...
Just like in King of the Hill.
Yeah, she's 13, the size of a 6 or 7-year-old, cannot speak, and she, quote unquote, when stressed, would just immediately like urinate or defecate. Just like as soon as anything happened that like stressed her out. She was she was feral. That's it. And I was like, holy shit. But that was in Los Angeles. And then I saw other pictures of like children just like in the wild. There was one from the Ukraine where it was like her parents were alcoholics and would often just like leave her outside or forget her outside or whatever. And so one day when it was like super cold, obviously like she would have just died if she just like sat out there. And so she crawled in like this random little kennel with a bunch of like stray dogs and whatever. And they kept her warm and they helped her survive. And then from that point on, when people found her, like she had adopted all of the habits of a dog. So she like moved around on all fours. She panted like a dog. She would bare her teeth and growl, and she also like could not speak. So it was just like there's many cases of them, just not in California's national parks. However, there might be some California's national parks. Them bitches big. So who knows? But when I looked up feral children California national parks, I did not get anything.
It's the whole nature versus nurture.
Yeah, I think very much so. But is that nurture then? Because they're nurtured by
they're nurtured by I'd say so. We forget the world's most famous feral child, the Jungle Book.
Mowgli.
Which he was abandoned, kinda, in the woods.
Tarzan.
Wow, we just love feral children's stories as long as Phil Collins is singing.
Did he do Jungle Book too?
No. Jungle Book is way too old. Phil Collins was probably a little kid when that came out. If not born yet.
When did Jungle Book come out?
Ooh, like the 40s? 30s?
No fucking way. Are you serious?
Yeah.
The movie?
With the original Jungle Book? Disney's Jungle Book? That was
the
old
movie?
as shit. Yeah, the movie. It's really...
Are you fucking serious?
It came out in the same era as, Aristocats.
But that was all the 40s?
It was like 40s, 50s. I think so. I mean...
It was 1967.
Okay, close enough.
I was like, they did not have color movies in the 40s.
Bambi.
Was it 40?
That was the first Disney movie ever, wasn't it? Or was it Snow White? Either Snow White or Bambi.
42, holy shit.
Fuck yeah, see, I know something.
And then Tarzan. 99!
So Phil Collins, I guess, was probably a little kid when Jungle Book came out. He's probably a little lad. Sorry, I'm gonna steal some sauce. I'm just gonna sip it.
No, okay. Yeah,
Watch.
Sure. Like the Hollandaise?
Yeah.
I don't think this is the right Phil Collins.
It's a musician or singer?
It says English drummer, singer, and songwriter.
He's not English though.
Yeah, that's why. Okay, so Phil Collins.
He's actually Irish. This sauce tastes different from last time. That's Phil Collins, yeah.
Oh, him?
Yeah.
Oh, well then he is English.
I had no idea. He doesn't have an accent when he talks.
So he did like In the Air Tonight, I Don't Care Anymore, Against the Laws, etc., etc., etc.
Weird. This whole time I did not know he was English.
I don't know if this is... This included writing songs for Disney's Tarzan, for which he received an Oscar for Best Original Song for You'll Be in My Heart. Okay, so this is him.
Yeah.
So he was born in 51. So, yeah, unless he was some sort of absolute genius prodigy, which I think he is. Yeah, he wouldn't have been able to do Jungle Book.
Plus, I don't think Jungle Book's music was
that good.
I mean, there's no like soundtrack. It's just like instrumental.
Oh.
I guess unless the
Because Phil
The
Collins didn't work on it.
orangutan. Well, actually, never mind. It is memorable because Jungle Book Kid, I Want to Be a Man Like You. That one. Is that what that
Bare
was?
Necessities.
Bare Necessities. So never mind. It was
True,
iconic,
true.
but the actors were singing it, not
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Could have been Phil Collins. Jungle Book could have been a
8 years
major
old.
success.
Was he 8 years old? 9 years old?
50.
Oh, he's 50. I thought you said 61.
No, 51.
Mm.
I think he was born in 67, so he would have been like 16.
Alright, no.
Prodigy. He could have been a prodigy. He could have worked on it. They could have given him the in, and they did not.
I can't wait to start talking about this.
I know, we went from Feral Children to fucking Jungle Book.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it is a feral child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, because there was like this article that I saw.
Sorry, doing
No, you're fine. I could feel it calling in the air tonight.
You know when excavators drop stuff into the back of a loading truck?
Oh, yeah.
You know, like they'll take, I don't know, rocks or debris and they just like kind of drop it in. I was watching that for a little while last Thursday.
Oh, this is Jeannie.
Her face remains, her fate remains an enigma.
So in 1970, she was about 6 or 7. She was seeking an office for services with the blind and had entered the wrong room. But she entered like a welfare room. Yeah, but and this too. 2 sets of teeth because her old ones never fell out.
Oh, that's weird. Do you think those? Why wouldn't those fall out?
I don't know. It I think was probably just a deficit of her body.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, so she weighed 59 pounds and was 13 years old when they found her.
I get that.
Forbidden her to cry, speak, or make noise, and have beaten and growled at her like a dog.
Why do you? Her dad was just fucking crazy. That shit.
There was something that it says about here. Oh yeah, see, I'm pretty sure she's still alive 4 decades afterwards. So this was like 2010-ish. 2016. So, they never let me have any contact with her. Each time I call, they tell me she's well. I think my last contact was in the early 1980s. So they just, like, stopped letting people talk to her. Let's see. Her older brother also was kind of fucked up.
I mean, with parents like that.
So a controlling man who hated noise. He did not want children, yet children came. So he just had a history of like abusing his kids.
That's fucking awful.
Yeah.
I really hope that. I don't know. Did they arrest him or anything?
They pressed child abuse charges on him, and he immediately shot himself.
I was gonna say.
So when a drunk driver killed, I think, the dad's mom in 1958, that's when he started abusing them even more. And she was 20 months old when it started. But yeah. See, Wiley charged with child abuse, shot himself, and wrote, "The world will never understand."
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then this is that thing.
Hmm.
So her thoughts were never verbally encoded, but she could still, like, think. So she was smart. She could hold a set of pictures, so they told a story, create all sorts of complex structures from sticks. She had other signs of intelligence. The lights were on. So she was there, but it was just like grammar, forming words into sentences, proved beyond her, bolstering the view that beyond a certain age, it is simply too late. Damn, swiftly reversed.
Yeah.
Rough.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it really is. Damn. Heavy stuff. But this is the first article that I found, and it just kind of shows pictures.
Oh.
I don't know if they're like
Graphic
reenactments.
design. I think so, because it's like a little animated.
Oh, you think so?
That picture?
I think you're right. Yeah.
That dog does not. It looks like a painting almost.
Yeah, if it's not a painting, it's probably photoshopped or something.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so she was found living with dogs in a kennel. She was 8 years old and had lived with the dog for 6 years.
Wow. Jungle Book.
Yeah, and then this one,
They were gonna base it off something off her.
Oh, maybe. 1845,
I know
1852.
Rudyard Kipling was a racist, so who knows?
Fucking probably, honestly.
Oh no, he was. He was.
No, I meant like because he was a racist, probably.
Oh, he's like
based it
same
off
thing.
It was like, yeah. People.
I don't know. This kid
animals.
too. In India, but that was in '72. The book was written a long time ago.
This was 1845, 1852, so it's very possible.
It was based on her, but that's funny that a Jungle Book-esque story unfolded after the actual movie came out.
I mean, it just probably just keeps happening.
Yeah, but it's just like India, wolves, wolf cubs.
Yeah.
Very like, very I don't know, just very same thing.
Yeah, but it's kidnapped, left by her kidnappers in the jungle. So like, why did you even kidnap her in the first place? You're just gonna leave her there.
And they're like, oh, a child? I don't want this.
Yeah.
I changed
like,
my mind.
Never mind. That's incredible.
Mm-hmm. Well, monkeys are very compassionate.
I know, but the fact that they like recognize those like symptoms and
yeah.
they had her like exude.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They're super smart.
But yeah, it's just stuff like this where it's like these kinds of pictures and then it tells like a story about feral children. So.
Creepy.
Oh yeah, creating these images. Oh, yeah, there it is, yeah. That's not okay.
Oof.
Man. Oh, whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Sisters.
Another wolf's den. Also in India.
This is one of the most famous cases of feral children, so this might have been the,
Oh, maybe.
But if the book was written way before the movie, then...
I think it was written in the 1800s, if I don't...
Yeah, so it might have been the other one, then.
The girls were hideous looking? Don't be fucking rude.
Fucked up.
That's the most fucked up thing I've seen on this website. On this specifically this article.
A cheetah or a leopard. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
His toes were bent upright, almost at right angles to his instep, probably because he was walking on them. That's what kind of skin?
You know.
You know.
Oh wow, bird boy.
He could not speak but chirped.
Wow.
Yeah, this is wild stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's like unfortunately a very common thing.
Mm-hmm.
It seems.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't really know what I had hoped this conversation would go towards, but feral children were just on my mind because I was.
I don't even remember
about
what we were
those.
talking about last night. That spurred that conversation.
Yeah, I don't know actually.
I have no idea.
We were just talking about how fucked up kids are.
I don't remember actually.
Let me see.
Evolution?
Oh yeah. We were talking about eyes. So we were talking about like
Wait,
why we only have like we were talking about why things have only like 2 eyes, and then I was like why do we only have 2 eyes? Why not like 3 or 4 or more? You know, and you're just like, well, that's just how we evolved, and then we didn't need more eyes, so we just never evolved more eyes.
It's not about the number of eyes; it's about where the eyes are. If that makes sense.
Yeah, like on the sides versus in front versus on top or something.
So I think evolution was more preoccupied with figuring out where to put them versus how many. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And reptiles do have that third eye. But it's just sensitive to heat and light. So it's very basic.
It's sensitive to the chakras, babe.
Yeah, it's a chakra. What is it? It's light chakra.
And then we were talking about if species of animal, or if like animal groups, like...
or ableist.
Yeah, or ableist or whatever. And then I was like, yeah, animals, you said animals in the wild with disabilities die because they can't survive, but it's the same thing with humans. And I was like, well, yeah, humans are animals at their core. And I was like, oh, speaking of this, have you heard of feral children? And then I lied to you and told you that they left them in the parks, and I was a liar.
I had heard something about creepy feral children, but I probably was confusing with something else. But where I was going with that was, I was like, it's weird that you know, how people are like, wow, capitalism. We live in a society that provides for our needs, so we didn't have to fend for ourselves. But then if someone's ableist, they're like, you might as well be out in the wild, man, because you were just gonna, you can't work. Sorry. I diagnosed you with die.
Yeah, I diagnosed you with fucking suffer in hell, I guess.
So I was like, that's kind of fucked up if you think about it, because it's literally how it is outside of society.
But yeah, it's fucked up. The
sauce tastes a little different to me today.
It's animalistic with more steps.
Yeah.
Is what it is. Is what human society is.
It's just whack to think that people are like, especially here in the West, they're like, oh, we've progressed so far, and we're so civilized, and all these things, you know, we're like the pinnacle of, I don't know, human ingenuity or whatever, and it's like, but if people are like still dying because they can't, oh, it doesn't taste different? That's weird, it tastes a little different to me.
It's the COVID.
I guess no, I don't know, I've been feeling
Makes that with you.
I have been feeling under the weather today. Yeah. I don't know what's going with that. I'm just like, people,
I think that's just
pro-capitalist people are like, yes, hee hoo hoo, yeah, we're like, capitalism breeds like, what is it? Innovation. Yeah. And it's like, not really.
It really doesn't.
The whole definition of at least from the anthropological / archaeological perspective, was when you could care for, you know, when everyone in the group survived. If that makes sense. That's why they talk about that broken femur being healed and that being deemed
the
when
first step
people could actually progress and create, you know, civilization, was the fact that, you know, someone who was injured, who probably would have died if they were kind of left to the elements, you know, was helped and survived. Yeah, so it was like, whack that people don't realize that we can only really truly be a functioning society once all its members can. It's a
cohesive unit.
Can survive, yeah.
But I mean, it's classism, and it's all rooted from the Eurocentricity of our national values and ideals.
That's what it is, unfortunately. But yeah, I guess that's where I was going with that. It was like, holy shit, I didn't think about it, but disabled animals and people suffer the same fate.
Yeah. It's very not cool.
It's not great, I'll tell you that.
I'll tell you what. But yeah, it's very much like, you know, the Europeans came here, obviously colonized it, and then because they were able to like take over this land from like other people, they got the idea in their head that they were like, oh, we must be the strongest nation in the world. It's all just rooted in colonialism, actually, because colonialism is a power trip. It's a power struggle where you try and take over as much stuff as you can so that you can propagate your line, your ethnicity, your race. So when it comes down to that, it just has ruined everything else. If you're not capable, we don't want you, kind of. So
It's
the run through the litter with extra steps.
It's just putting the self in front of the community.
Fucked up.
Versus the other way around.
We need to burn America to the ground. And roll around the ashes.
Oh, sorry.
That could have been my head. Thunk.
How would your head be that low?
Maybe I'm short.
I don't know what I was gonna say to that. Oh, I'm out of it.
Are you okay? Are you feeling just sick or tired or what?
Yeah, I went to sleep and then woke up just not feeling very great. But it is what it is.
Want a sip of Monster? Just absolutely culture shock your entire body.
Okay, thanks. I don't know. Maybe I should have had tea. I should have made tea. But I didn't.
I can go make you some right now.
No, it's okay. Yerba.
Oh.
I feel like it's like, do I have a caffeine dependency? I don't think so. I hope I don't. But I feel like yerba or chamomile are my go-tos.
Chamomile's not caffeine though.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
But yerba's not just caffeine. It has a bunch of like antioxidants and soothing. So I was like, I hope it's not the caffeine because I think on Wednesday we were pretty immune to caffeine, at least in my experience. But it is a very soothing drink. Yeah.
I mean, if you could find out if it's the caffeine by taking a sip of Monster and then see if you feel better, but also just culture shock.
Yeah. I don't think it's the caffeine.
Yeah, it might just be
just shitty body syndrome, I guess.
SBS.
Shitty brain syndrome, maybe. Who knows?
The black brain juice. It might just be a day thing.
Yeah. Maybe. I just feel very disgusting.
You're not.
I am.
No.
I am.
No.
I am.
No.
Yeah, I am.
No, you're not. I don't want to hear it.
I am.
I don't want to hear it. I'm plugging my ears. I'm not listening.
I am.
You are what?
You heard me.
You are what?
You heard me.
The hottest, sexiest motherfucker on this planet? You're right. You're so right.
That's not me.
You're so right. Would you like all of the money in my bank account?
No. It's my period. That's what it is.
Coming.
It's here. I'm bleeding like in that scene in Pan's Labyrinth. That haunts me because that is actually what waking up with your period is like. Where I'm like, oh, it's everywhere.
Reminds me of an
Yeah.
awful TikTok that I saw that I did not send to you because it's just gross. But
no.
this girl woke up and
That's it. Oh, disgusting.
I know, disgusting.
Women.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah.
But she woke up and she was filming something on her bed, and I thought it was like just a pool of like period blood or something, and I was like, oh, that's awful. And then she was like, guys, my cat gave birth while I was sleeping, and it's just like a big fucking stain on her comforter of just like the birth juice. And I was like, holy shit.
I would give you mattress, I'm sorry.
It was on
or
her
maybe
it was on her
it over.
It was on her comforter.
Oh.
So I don't know if it got on her mattress.
I'd get a new comforter.
Oh, 100%.
How did I not notice that? She didn't wake up at all during that?
I guess not. Maybe like after the fact, or like I don't know how long it was after.
Why did she give birth? Well, I guess beds are comfortable, so.
People in the comments were like, oh my god, that means your cat trusts you. They want to give birth in places where they're safe. Which is like, listen, I could love the shit out of my cat. I could spoil my cat to death. If it gave birth on my fucking comforter, I would lose my shit. I do not care.
Yeah. If I knew my cat was pregnant, I'd just put little bars around my face so she can't get up.
There was another account where this cat was like heavy pregnant, like just
bursting, ready to go.
Yeah, and the mom, the owner, just put her in a room, like
just was like,
yeah, like
you cannot give birth on my bed.
Yeah, so she would just put her in a room, like
that's smart.
The room had like its own little like tent thing with like a bed in it, so she could get in, get comfy. It had like blankets, toys, all kinds of like you know fun stuff for a cat to play with. And then every morning, like, she would just wake up, go in, play with her for a little bit, keep her company, and then, like, you know, go do other stuff. And then just every once in a while come back and pop in and visit the pregnant cat. So, it worked. Cat gave birth. Cat was very happy.
Yeah. I think, well, if you have a designated space for that cat, that cat's probably going to gravitate towards there. But if a cat doesn't, then it's probably like, well, where's the next best thing? And then, so... Bed! While my owner is sleeping.
It was the pregnant cat that was like in a separate room. Her name was Soup. Yeah. And then all of her kittens are named after different kinds of soups.
Campbell's.
Tomato.
Campbell's.
One of them is tomato, one of them is French onion.
One of them is Campbell's, one of them is Progressive.
Progressive is pretty good though.
Yeah, what's another one? Hungry Man. What was it? Not Hungry Man. The beans. The chili ones. The really big cans are like
Hornells.
Oh, maybe that's what it is. Horny.
Horny cat. Is my cat horny? What?
Okay. Yeah. I guess.
Yeah, I can't find it, but
I don't know if I'd wanna. I don't know if I'd be ready to deal with kittens. Maybe when I'm old and elderly, I can have the energy and knowledge to deal with
a
birth.
Pregnant cat.
Yeah, because I don't want to play. What is it? Midwife for a cat. Because I feel like I don't know. I'd fuck it up somehow. And
well, you just need to be there.
I guess, but if there's complications, like, do you know like the signs? Do you have to like?
Oh, I don't know.
And then how do you step in? Like, how do you accurately assess the situation and say, okay, I gotta do this? Or do you just say like, okay, see you in a couple hours?
I think you just, because most of the ones that I see, like, the cat will like find you, and then, you know, try and let you know that it's about to give birth, and then like take you somewhere where it feels like safe, and then it just gives birth, and you're just kind of there, like, you know.
But there could be complications. You just never know.
Popping those babies out.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, I mean, if there's complications, then obviously there's complications, and then you need to, I don't know, be ready for those. But
yeah, because they're tiny.
For the most part, they just sit there, pop them out, and as soon as they're popped out, then she just kind of gets up and is like, "Thank you, get the fuck away from me."
Look. I don't know. Look at it. Look with your special eyes.
Look at them.
Yeah, I was gonna say the best I could do is just moosh. If the cat would let me moosh, well,
not while it's giving birth, I don't think.
Well, it facilitates, or at least if it has a partner, it'll facilitate with the birthing process. At least I think
like
so.
a tube of toothpaste.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, like a fucking t-shirt.
Alright, get ready.
This is what good pussy sounds like. I'm so stupid. I'm so glad there's no one else in this room that could witness me in person like this.
That's why we're not ready for cat birth.
Yeah. Or birth. In general.
If you're giving birth, I'll just moosh you, and the doctors are like, "Sir, you can't be in here."
She'll t-shirt cannon if you do that.
Good. This is what we want.
Yeah, birth. Birth sounds, especially when you're a cat. You have like 6 of those in there.
Yeah.
Like
they're
massive.
tiny.
Yeah, I guess they are born pretty small, but it's funny that humans. Well, I guess there are the weird cases where people have 3, 4 babies in there.
Octomom.
Octomom
was a t-shirt cannon. All that pressure in there from the other babies.
I don't even know how that's like. Ugh.
I don't know. I don't think.
Like, I still
did
think
she
about
give
that.
birth 8 of them at the same time?
I think so. Weren't they like
Jesus Christ.
octuplets? That was the whole story.
Ugh.
Like, how do you? I feel like because even with one baby, that's already like rearranging all the organs and pushing. It's literally like pushing like the ribs up, so there's like space for the babies and compressing all these organs. So imagine 8 of baby in there. It's like
lined up like hot dogs.
Yeah, I guess so. Because I was like, I feel like I would just die. I can't like survive. How do you survive like that?
Yeah, it's.
I don't know. Very bizarre. Humans definitely did not evolve with that capability.
There was a video that I saw. I think it was on Twitter, but it was a TikTok.
Whoa.
That's a
This is
big
so
front.
long. Wait.
Wow.
Long man.
But yeah, this lady had like given birth. She had darker skin. But she was like, "Oh, I didn't get stretch marks after I gave birth, but my stomach got really, really dark. And like even after giving birth, like it hasn't gone back, but I hope that it like will one day." But she was like darker skin, but like at the risk of using in non-PC terms, she was light skin.
Like kind of like me. I'm brown.
Yeah, a little bit darker. But her like stomach area, because she was wearing like a not like a crop top, but just like a shorter shirt-ish. But you can see like her stomach and her entire stomach, like all the way around, like dark black.
Weird.
Like when I first saw the video and I hadn't read the text yet, I thought that she was wearing like some kind of like mesh like tube top underneath or something. That's how like vastly different those colors were. And I was like, holy shit.
Birth will do that. I mean,
birth is fucked up.
I mean, I haven't heard that case. I'm not surprised though, but I haven't heard about that. But I've heard like, especially with like particularly, I guess I don't know how to describe it. Like, the ratio of pregnancy to the mom is like. That makes sense. Like the baby is so big compared to the mom that I don't know if you've seen that like in public where it's just like the mom is just so like huge. You like think it's gonna just burst any second. When she gave birth, her skin was just so like around here had been so stretched out from carrying that baby for 9 months that it kind of I guess for lack of a better way of saying it was just like very saggy, wrinkly skin. Like it was like a cat primordial pouch, but on a human. So it's very like it was like very like
like
I didn't think
liposuction.
Yeah, it was just like very loose hanging skin. I was like, I didn't even think about that. But she did I don't know if this would work for the other mom, but she did like derma rolling, which is like where you stimulate collagen production in the skin. It's like little tiny needles and you just roll it. You can't even feel it, like you barely feel it, and it's just kind of pricks in the skin. And that stimulates like collagen production because when skin's damaged and needs to heal itself, it'll boost protein. And so she did that for 6 months and it helped and it went away. I was like, that's crazy. I was like, if I'm ever pregnant, God forbid. And it is a very big pregnancy.
I'm getting my tubes tied.
Okay, good. Thank God I got mine tied like 3 years ago I got my tubes tied.
I got my tubes tied when I fell out of the womb.
I got my tubes tied in 63.
I got my tubes tied when Jungle Book came out.
Yeah. So I wonder if that would work. Maybe I know that has to do with like skin elasticity for the other mom who had like the really saggy little pouch, but with skin too, since it's kind of like a scar, almost like a stretch mark, that probably will help too, like with collagen and
maybe
not restoring, but healing.
Stretch marks, I think it probably would, but the color change.
Yeah, because it's kind of like a scar almost. Like when you stretch, that skin was technically, I don't know, I want to say that skin was technically damaged a little bit.
It might have been, yeah.
With a baby, pressing so hard to the point where...
So like a bruise, kind of?
I don't want to say a bruise, but it's like for me when I get like acne scars, it's because like it was inflamed, so it was red, and then it like went away, and then it left like a little spot in its place because of the inflammation. So I want to say it's almost like that, even though a baby is a lot more complicated than a minor inflammation.
Yeah.
But
it might be
derma
a
rolling
skin.
helps with that too, like healing and inhibiting melanin production. So that scar like kind of goes away eventually, if that makes sense.
So maybe,
So I'm
yeah.
thinking, yeah, if there's like so much melanin that was produced because the skin, you know, wasn't inflamed, but it was just so stretched. It was kind of like an inflammation almost. That yeah, something like that.
You heard it here first. Babies are an inflammation.
I'm a dermatologist. Thanks everyone.
Babies are inflammatory.
I'm also
Get them out of
a
there.
doctor. I'm a doctor. I have a bachelor's of science. I am a dermatologist.
Incredible.
I'm just a jack of all trades, master of none.
Incredible.
Yeah. Maybe that would help. I don't know.
It's possible.
She's probably,
I don't know.
She probably has looked into it though, so she'd know better than me.
No, she was just like, fuck, my stomach is so black now. Oh well.
Which, to be fair, if that's how she feels about it, then yeah,
you know,
then who gives a shit? If she doesn't give a shit, then
more power to
no
her.
need to change anything. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
You heard about Lana Del Rey posting about the royal family, the prince and the prince
No.
and the queen.
What?
She posted a picture of the Sorry, I was gonna look for that one with the dark stomach, but I don't know where it is. But
Doing something weird with my hair.
it's okay. But yeah, Lana Del Rey posted a picture of the prince and the queen like together, just like multiple pictures of them together, and was her caption on it was like, "I loved their love," and then everybody in the comments is like, "They were cousins. They were cousins. We cannot defend you on this, queen. They were cousins."
Did you see the BBC like newscast thing?
Oh, the one where it was like, how did they meet each other?
Pause.
Well,
They were
cousins.
related.
Oh yeah. That was so
Maya
funny.
didn't believe me either. What's with you guys? I told you.
Well,
I'm straight from the source, and you're
I believed you, but then I questioned like if I misremembered that they were married.
Just
and-
say you don't want to be with me anymore because I tell you wrong facts.
Babe, it's not that. I don't want to be with you because you're not my cousin.
Oh, I'm just gonna dodge the
Sorry,
bullet.
I'm white.
If you look at their family tree, it's just a circle.
Yeah, someone
Very
said
fucked up.
the Windsor family tree is a wreath, and I was like,
Yeah, and then Queen Victoria, which was, I think, who is it? Because they both came from Queen Victoria, which is like on one of the family trees, like she was like the original pair. And that makes sense. But if you look at her family tree, it's an even smaller
Ugh.
family circle.
Also,
I was like, fucked up. How are they still alive? How can they live until 99? Well, harvesting organs.
live.
Yeah, harvesting organs. Because I'm like, technically, they're so related to each other. Because he was the queen's third cousin, right? I don't remember.
Second.
And the queen was his fifth and seventh cousin. Which is so fucking bizarre.
Man.
Yeah, it was like,
Fuck all that.
royal family fucking died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Mobile.
Hello.
But,
We're talking about the royal family.
So I saw a comment that basically said, that was like talking about Princess Diana.
Yeah.
And it said basically that she just didn't want to engage in the weird little incest family that they were participating in.
Were they trying to pair her off with a cousin, or?
I think that's what they were like trying to push her to do, because they're just like, we are the Windsor family, we must fuck our relatives and also get married to them. And
That's
she was
awful.
like, I'm not gonna do that.
Oh!
Yeah.
Excommunicate. Excommunication for you,
Kill
Diana.
her. But then like, you know, she mysteriously died, and the theory is that she was assassinated by the royal family.
Mm-hmm.
Because she didn't want to participate in whatever weird pedophilic, incestuous relations they wanted to push her in.
And people still stand the royal family after that?
That's the monarchy for you. What does it even say?
get at
Here we go. Yeah, you're goddamn
you're right.
Here we go.
We're dragging the royal family.
What the shit is this?
What is it? Is it a meatball? Is it a fry bit? Is it seasoning?
That's just brown sugar, baby.
Oh, yeah, it is the seasoning then. Well, you don't have to eat the rest. Our fries are seasoned, and I guess they came with a ball of brown sugar. I thought it was a meatball for some reason.
It looked like a meatball. It looks like a meatball.
Yeah, to be fair.
I don't know if you can...
Put your hand behind it like an influencer. Or should I say makeup guru? I should say makeup guru.
It's not focusing. Oh, there you go. See, it looks like a meatball. It looks like a meatball, but it is just brown sugar.
Weird. I was like, they gave us a free meatball with our fries. What is it? It's too sweet?
Yeah. It's just brown sugar with Cajun seasoning on it.
Weird.
Very strange. Very weird. But
so many weird things happening today.
Not awful.
Mm-hmm.
Just weird.
Yeah, I don't see any more.
Did you want to bite?
I did. You
Sorry.
Offer me one.
Here. Oh.
No, I don't want it anymore.
It's not the same.
Once it's been vomited back up like baby bird. It ain't the same. I think I did hear about that Diana thing though. The conspiracy. I'm surprised that wasn't in BuzzFeed Unsolved.
It probably will be soon.
Oh yeah, they're still making new stuff, huh?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. She was the Princess of Wales.
I nod like it means something to me.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh. Bless you.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
25 years ago, Princess Diana made waves in a revealing interview with BBC journalist Martin Bashir, in which she noted that, quote-unquote, there were 3 of us in her marriage to Charles, Prince of Wales.
3 of us?
Yeah.
He had 3 wives?
Not sure. Hold on. Prompting to introduce the journalist to the princess, special with an apology. May not be familiar with what made that interview such a landmark. She got real about Charles and Camilla Parker Bowles.
Who's that even?
I don't know. Duke and Duchess of Cornwall.
The wall made out of corn.
Yep. The dream. So, Diana told Bashir that she was aware that her husband had renewed his relationship with longtime love, Camilla Parker Bowles, in 1986, but wasn't in a position to do anything about it. She said it was pretty devastating to be married to a man who was in love with someone else. Charles had already admitted the affair in a 1994 TV documentary after an embarrassing recording of a conversation with his lover went public early the year before. Camilla, who had divorced Andrew Parker Bowles about 8 months before Diana's interview, wed the prince in civil ceremony in 2005, well after the princess's 97 death. Now, hearing about it so bluntly straight from the princess was so starting to... She said, there were 3 of us in this marriage, Diana famously told Bashir, so it was a bit crowded. So it was her, Charles, and Camilla Parker Bowles.
Yikes.
Hey, one true villain MS, welcome to the stream. We're talking about the princess, Diana.
The royal family.
The royal, yeah, just the royal family in general. Just it's weird. It's weird stuff. I don't know where we are. She confirmed an alleged affair. She said, "Yes, I adored him. Yes, I was in love with him." Diana told Bashir when he asked if she had cheated on Charles with James Hewitt, who had been a member of the royals' household cavalry and was enlisted to give the princess riding lessons. Oh, he sure did.
Riding lessons.
He sure did.
You say.
The two were involved for years, breaking off in '91. But the princess was very let down when Hewitt participated in Anna Pasternak's tell-all book, Princess in Love, which came out in October '94. Let's see. So there was that affair.
I was gonna say for the affair with her husband's affair with the other guy, or I'm sorry, the other lady that he was in love with. when that was revealed, I was like, I want you alive, girl.
Oh. She said Charles was jealous of her fame. The pressure on us both as a couple with the media was phenomenal and misunderstood by a great many people. In particular, the media and fan attention showered on her was problematic because it stirred a lot of jealousy on Charles' part. Diana spoke at a rare 6-week tour of Australia and New Zealand with Charles, where all you could hear was, "Oh, she's on the other side," meaning Charles was easier to access, but not who they wanted close up. Now, if you're a man like my husband, a proud man, you mind about that if you hear it every day for 4 weeks and you feel low about it instead of feeling happy and sharing it. The preference made Diana uncomfortable, as she said, because she wanted to share. Andrew Morton.
Right. I would not pity that man.
Yeah, I'd be like, suck it up, loser.
Yeah.
But... So she discussed bulimia and self-harm in that interview as well. She revealed her hopes for sons William and Harry. What Diana wanted for her boys was a departure from the royal family's traditionally buttoned-up approach to feelings. I want them to have an understanding of people's emotions, people's insecurities, people's distress, and people's hopes and dreams, the princess said. At that point, she'd already taken them to homelessness projects and to visit people living with AIDS, which was still a death sentence at the time. I've taken the children to all sorts of areas where I'm not sure anyone of that age in this family has been before, she said. And they have a knowledge. They may never use it, but the seed is there, and I hope it will grow because knowledge is power. She talked without looping in her fellow royals.
Good.
Simply sitting for the interview without royal communications or the royal family giving their approval was a no-no. So she literally just sat down and did it. Mm-hmm. And that pissed them off, I guess.
Yeah.
Diana and Bashir conducted the interview in secret at Kensington Palace following an introduction by her brother, Earl Spencer. William, who was 13 when the... Who the fuck is William?
Her kid, William and Harry.
Oh.
Wouldn't one of them get married to that was a big wedding?
I have no idea. I don't give a shit about the royal family.
None of us do here.
So William, who was 13 when the interview aired, was particularly upset to find out only after the piece had been recorded. William was absolutely livid, Diana's close friend Simone Simmons told Vanity Fair earlier this month. Of course, it was in all the papers, and William told me he was teased at school because of it. He felt really bad for his mom because of what she had gone through, but he was furious with her. People at school were calling her all sorts of names. The weekend after it went out, they had a big row at Kensington Palace. William was furious, and Diana was distraught. I was there the day after she spoke to him, and Diana was in a terrible state. Oh, and that's just the end, I guess.
And they killed her.
Yeah, and then they killed her. Fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah, I assume it's just because of, like, all the stuff that she, like, kind of dropped on that.
Yeah.
In that interview. And also the fact that she didn't seek their approval to do said interview.
Yeah. So
they couldn't... maybe they just felt like she was out of their control. And it was like, nah. I'm reading a Wikipedia article now about the conspiracy theories surrounding her death.
I think the biggest one is that the royal family didn't know.
Yeah, but it starts off by saying that she died in a manner consistent with the media coverage of her car accident.
Mm.
But I guess it's a matter of finding said conspiracies.
Someone cut the brakes on her car? Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm. You know, that happens. This is gonna sound weird while you're reading it. I didn't know how dark Sailor Moon was.
Oh no, yeah.
I was like one of the bad guys. It's like a group of bad. They're called Witches 5 or something. And there's this. Yeah, there's 5.
That's a band name.
I know, right? There's 5 of them, so that's why. But they're in, basically cahoots with the big bad of Sailor Moon S. And yeah, there was a scene where one of the ladies in like that Witches 5 group was like very hated by the other 4. So
the horse girl that doesn't want to be a horse.
Yeah, kind of like that. And yeah, one of them cut the brakes on her car. She like fucking. There was a note that was like, "Die,
Jesus.
bitch," and then
Oh my
she did.
God.
Yeah, and I was like, oh.
She died?
Yeah, she fell into. Well, she was in her car, and then she couldn't pump the brakes. And she was driving next to the ocean on a highway.
Oh
and she
my
just.
God.
I was like, Sailor Moon off
Sailor
the
Moon
shit.
Fucked up.
They done a murder. It gets even more fucked up than that, though. Sometimes I'm like, many thoughts. I did not know. I didn't know it was that dark. But I think if I remember correctly, the anime does follow the. I forget her name, but who wrote the manga, who created Sailor Moon, wanted it to be that dark in the first place, and I was like, wow.
Yeah, she's married to.
Yeah, the Hunter x Hunter guy.
Yeah. Hunter x Hunter's also fucked up.
Yeah, but
this is brutal.
The reason why the anime is a little bit more fucked up than the manga is because a lot of the editors for the manga were like, I don't think your readers will like this very much. It's it's very dark. And she wanted an all-party kill at the end of the first season, and they didn't let her have it. And then the anime, they kill them all off in at the end of the first part, and she was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. You guys didn't let me write this?
I think anime can be changed from manga, because manga is like...
Right.
Manga's
but that's what
usually
she
the
wanted
predecessor.
from the beginning.
Yeah.
And she was like, I couldn't put this in my manga, but you could have put it in the anime this whole time.
She probably talked to the people who were making the anime and was like, I want you to do this. And they're like, okay.
I guess she was mad that the editors would never do it, so that's why she was gonna have it one way or another. I didn't know that though. It's like,
I mean, if you think about like Attack on Titan, that's what they did essentially. Like at the end, they just like wiped out like 80% of the Earth's population for like no fucking reason. And of course, everyone's understandably like angry about it. So I think it's total party kills generally result in people being upset. So I think they probably just wanted to avoid that because they didn't.
Yeah, but it was still going. She had like a plan for reincarnation happens again after that. Because they're reincarnated.
Oh my god!
So, yeah.
Sailor Moon's just like the Joestars.
Yeah, there you go. That Attack on Titan ending, was not.
Yeah, weird.
Something else. All I know is that what is it, dude? That's a poop. Or that's poop.
Oh yeah. Like, bro, that's poop.
And yeah, basically committed a mass murder. Which I don't know why. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't understand why people like Attack on Titan, but maybe I never will.
Yeah, there's a lot of theories about Princess Diana. Also, I want to look that up.
What? That's poop?
Yeah, why was Armin give...
I don't think it was Armin. I think it was just a random guy.
Oh.
Or it might have been Armin. It didn't look like him.
I'm just gonna look it up. Who gives Aaron poop?
What chapter was it? Chapter 139 or something?
Yeah, the very last episode. Or chapter.
It's not animated. It was like, I don't think it's out.
It's not.
Animated.
It's not. Who gives Aaron poop in the last chapter of AOT?
Wait, why do we need to know this?
Because what the fuck, you know?
I guess so. Excuse me.
Maybe I'm not spelling his name right.
E-R-E-N?
Is it E-R-E-N?
Yeah.
Aaron Yeager poop.
You're gonna get weird.
Aaron Yeager poops his pants.
I was like, you're gonna get weird stuff. Wait.
That's so bizarre.
It is.
Oh, very important Reddit question. Will Aaron have pants in the anime?
I hope so.
Who knows? I guess we'll never know. How are you supposed to, like, find that? You know, very,
I don't think you can. I think you have to look up the chapter.
Chapter 139 AOT. Okay, so 5th and final chapter of the 34th volume and the 139th and final chapter
wow,
of
how did I know
the
that?
Attack on Titan manga. After Aaron Yeager's death at the hands of Mikasa Ackerman, many of his former comrades from Paradise Island began recalling memories of him visiting them that were erased due to the power of the founding Titan. So there's all that stuff.
So he's dead? Rip in peace, man.
Ooh, Aaron?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Aaron's dead. Because he genocided like 80% of the world.
So Mikasa kills him after? Or
I think afterwards, yeah.
Rip Prince Philip and Aaron.
Yeah, it's super bizarre.
That is very bizarre.
I just want to find out why he gets handed poop.
I don't think it's poop, babe. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Then what was it? Because that was poop, homie.
I don't think it was poop. If anyone reads Attack on Titan out there, please tell us.
Oh, you were right.
I told
It's
you.
a seashell.
That's what I thought. Did I tell you? Isn't it a little cone shell? Like the little swirly ones.
If you did, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Ugh.
I was dead set on it being poop.
I knew it wasn't poop.
I thought, honestly, with the state of affairs in chapter 139, I thought maybe it just was
It's
poop.
not.
Yeah, Armin gives Eren a seashell and thanks him for taking on the world's hatred for Paradis' sake. Yeah, I straight up thought that he just handed him poop.
So you listen to the Tumblr post, but you don't listen to me.
I mean, poop is more interesting than a seashell.
But why would he hand him poop?
That's why it's interesting!
It makes no sense. It wouldn't make sense for him to hand him poop, babe. I was like, it has to be something else like a seashell. Oh, yeah, sorry. I've been very busy with work. And also we didn't stream last Sunday, so. But I'm back. I forgot. What was it? You were gonna kill me or something? He didn't kill me.
I couldn't bring
We're all
myself
disappointed.
to do it.
Now we were talking about the royal family, but now we're talking about Attack on Titan, which is very roundabout, but yeah. But yeah. I apologize for being MIA.
Yeah, just it was just straight up a seashell, and I thought it was poop. I thought Eren Yeager got poop in his hands via Armin Arlert.
It's not.
I thought Armin was just like, here, Eren. Poop.
It wasn't gonna be poop. It just doesn't make sense. Oh, thank you. I mean,
The entirety of the season doesn't.
I don't know if it's my shirt or your
I think it's
sweater,
yours.
but thank you.
I'm just wearing a 7-Eleven.
It's a little cat shirt.
It's Blanche
Hetero.
from 1970s movie House.
It's heterochromia cat.
Homophobic?
The homophobic
It's
cat.
homophobic eyes.
Yeah, little cat. It's a little kitty. But yeah, busy things. Really.
Meanwhile, I'm just streaming, doing what I can, trying to survive. I have to edit a video today too, actually.
Oh, I can leave that soon.
I'll edit on Tuesday, because Tuesday I'm not streaming.
Oh, okay. If you are sure.
Yes.
But yeah.
It's from I played Pokemon like a few days ago, and I died so many times because I was trying to do like a special like run of it where like if a Pokemon dies you can't use it anymore. And it's called like a Nuzlocke run or something. It's like a special rule set to make the game like harder or whatever. And I was like, okay, let me try that. So normally my Pokemon never die. Normally I'm godlike at the game.
Yeah.
However, for whatever reason, because it was like randomized. Because like I randomized every Pokemon in the entire game. So gym leaders had random Pokemon.
Right.
Trainers had random Pokemon. Pokemon encounters in tall grass were random. And it pulled from the entire pool of Pokemon. So I was encountering like legendaries in wild grass, in tall grass.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, incredible. And I died 6 times. And I did not make it past the first gym at all in any of those runs.
See why?
Yeah. So I took a lot of clips of that. So it's me just like checking those clips and seeing if like it's if it was clipped like appropriately, and then if it's not, then I have to like edit the stream a little bit to get that proper clip. But other than that, it's just slapping clips together.
Gotcha.
And then rendering it and putting it on YouTube.
I know no things of this type of editing of which you speak.
I also know no things, and that's why I only have one viewer.
In YouTube?
No.
Oh. That's okay. Don was probably busy in Vegas doing his thing.
Who?
That's cool. Don? Michael?
Michael.
I
Yeah.
I said Don because
Don. Don Miguel.
Yeah, there you go. And then your friend Dom. I mixed up.
Yeah.
My bad. Yeah.
I don't think Dom's ever tuned in on one of my streams, actually.
Fake.
Fake. It's because he got roped into that MLM.
Oh, yeah.
Mlim.
That's you, the moon.
Mlim.
It's because I'm boring. That's why you have one viewer.
No, it's because I'm boring. Because I pull these kinds of numbers on all of my streams. It's because I suck.
But I'm there.
It's because I don't have boobs.
You can use mine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take a picture of your boobs and put it on screen and pretend like that's my webcam. They're gonna be like, "Oh my god, your voice is so deep," and I'll be like, "Yeah, you know, I just have a cold or something."
I have COVID. What is it? Chicken sandwich from McDonald's. Sorry, my voice is weird. I have COVID. Excuse me. What? Sorry.
I remember when like COVID first when the COVID first dropped, people were like making TikToks about it because when the information dropped that COVID like removed your sense of taste and smell.
Yeah.
People were making like videos and stuff where they were like trying like like new things and like foods or whatever.
Yeah.
And then like some people would eat it and they'd be like, "Wow, this is really good." And then some people would like eat it and they would be like, I don't taste anything. Mm-hmm. And then there's just like a silence and then panic.
Yeah, I'd panic too if that happened to me. That was how I always tested myself. I always take like, if I thought I had it, I would take perfume and see if I could smell it.
I would wake up and just like smell something and be like, good, I can smell it.
I'm fine. Yeah, I was like, no, it's so worried since you're vaccinated, I'm vaccinated, everyone in my house is vaccinated.
Yeah.
Most of my friends are vaccinated, I think, at this point. So I'm not as freaked out, but there are times where I'm like, what if it finally caught up with me?
Yeah. It's, when's your second shot again? It's 20 something? Oh, this Friday.
Mm-hmm.
What is that, like?
16th?
16th. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah,
you're gonna feel like shit, homie. I'm gonna be real.
Oh, no.
What did you get?
Pfizer.
Yeah, you're gonna feel like shit.
But I'm getting it at 8 a.m. So hopefully I recover.
No, you're gonna feel like shit the next day.
Oh no, and your dad's thing is the next day. And Haley's thing is the next day.
Yeah. When you wake up, just let me know how you feel. If you can't come, you can't come. Okay, I'm not gonna make you come.
I'm gonna make Haley's thing. I'm gonna make it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Haley's thing is fine because it's online.
I have to. No, I'm gonna see her in person.
Oh.
I can't say no. This is gonna sound weird, but I have a moral obligation because I've canceled literally every time she's asked to hang out.
If it's the vaccine, like it's.
I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna drink 4 Gatorades before I take my shot at 8 a.m. 4, what is it? Lemon lime Gatorades. That's my favorite.
You don't work on Friday, right?
No, I don't work on Friday.
Yeah, get your. I would say probably just like get it and then head home and like pass the fuck out.
We'll see. I don't know how bad it'll affect me.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't. But I will just say that
I gotta make Haley's thing.
I got fucked up by it.
Yeah,
so,
I remember.
Like, I just I'm gonna put it out there that perhaps it's something to be prepared for.
Well, my immunity only sucks when I'm sad, so I'm gonna drink 4 Gatorades and do something.
Sleep, just sleep.
That brings me joy.
Just sleep.
Yeah.
Because a lot of my friends also got no, they also got Pfizer. Oh, I know one person who got Johnson & Johnson. She was fucked up.
Whack.
She was fucked up for like 3 days.
Yeah, it's only 1 dose too.
But yeah, a lot of my friends got the Pfizer. Even after the first one, they were like, "Oh, I feel so shitty. Oh, I'm in pain."
I got my first one though.
First one was easy. First one was fine. Second one hit me like a fucking truck. A little bit, yeah.
I was like, oh.
But the rest of my body was okay.
Like, ooh, baby, ooh, tiny baby.
I like rolled over in bed after I got the first one, and I was like, oh, I'm turning back over. Fuck this.
The first one?
Yeah, because my arm hurt.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember. Because I remember you kept touching my arm.
I know.
Ah! Still hurts. Stop. No,
it's going to hurt even more after the second one.
Yeah. We'll see. I'm going to try my best, because...
Yeah.
I hope
it does.
Yeah, I really don't want to miss Haley's things. I feel like... I don't know if anyone else feels this when we're adults, but I feel so shitty when I can't make it. When I repeatedly can't make it to a friend's thing who's been asking me to hang out, and I just can't.
I mean,
I'm gonna, because I've been working like every day.
I know, but
I feel so shitty, so I'm not gonna. I'm not starting now.
If the vaccine incapacitates you, you know, she'll understand.
Then I won't give a shit. I'll power through it. I'm gonna take so much. I'm gonna drink so much tea. I'm gonna drink so much Gatorade.
No.
I've already made up my mind about this. No one can convince me. Because I feel like
I'm gonna steal your car.
I feel like, yeah, it might feel like shit, but it doesn't compare to the feeling of feeling like shit when you repeatedly can't see your friend.
I mean, okay, but here's the
thing.
If you skip this one, you know, because you're incapacitated due to the vaccine.
I'm not gonna. I have the day off.
There's more chances for you to see her later because you'll be vaccinated.
There's not, because I'm working those 2 weeks, 6 days in a row. I'm already booked.
But then you can do it.
So there's no.
The third week.
I'm probably booked then too. I don't know how I'm gonna get out of this project, but I'm gonna try my best. But there's no guarantee. What is guaranteed is I have next Saturday, the 17th, the day after my second dose, off. So no one, the switch is on. There's nothing that can change my mind.
I worry.
Don't worry. Unless Haley would feel like I'd be contagious, and I'd be like, that's okay then. If you feel
I'm gonna text her.
Why?
I'm gonna text her and be like, "Hey, Andrea's gonna get."
She already knows.
She's gonna get the vaccine on the 16th, and on the 17th she's gonna be highly contagious. She can't hang out. Sorry.
No, I'm not gonna be contagious. She has a vaccine too.
Both of them.
We're gonna hang out. First one. We're gonna hang out. Pfizer. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna hang out, and that's it. Like, I feel like shit not being able.
I know, but like you're just gonna
I don't
also
care. Bodily pain is nothing like the pain of not being able to.
It's bodily pain, but it's also
not being
like
able to
very much.
You cannot.
It's head cold stuff. You're gonna be so dizzy. I don't want you to drive like that.
I was in Beauty and the Beast the night I caught pneumonia in 8th grade. And I powered through it, and I did it. I sang the songs. I danced the numbers. I bundled myself in a blanket because I had the chills when I was, I was like shivering the entire time. It was so cold. And I got through that night. It's going to be the same thing.
You actually didn't. That was all a fever dream.
No, I did.
They pulled your underdog.
No, I don't gaslight me. I did do that. It sucked because, you know, I had to do a lot of physical things like singing and dancing. But I still did it, and I still powered through it. I can do that.
But that's not driving, babe.
What does driving have to... What is driving?
You're going to be dizzy. Or potentially. You could potentially be very dizzy, very, like, lightheaded.
I'll be fine.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to be so okay. You watch. Maybe the power of friendship will save me and protect me. I'm sorry. No one's going to change my mind at this point. I feel so bad.
I just worry.
Josh Metalis and Chaz Holder ate my life. Like,
tell Joshua to go fuck himself.
He's watching your stream.
Good. Go fuck yourself, Joshua.
No. Yeah, those guys really...
I know.
Really are... Chaz is better than Joshua, though, for sure. I'd rather deal with Chaz any day.
Josh was a cuck.
But, yeah.
Josh was like Ben Shapiro.
I don't know if you've seen that gif of that lady eating the giant sandwich. Have you seen that? I want to show it to you, but the way I saw this gif was under some artist porn, so I probably shouldn't find it.
Eating a giant sandwich?
Okay, I'll find it. It's like... I don't know how to describe it, but that energy is what happened. Give me a sec. I can't find it. I feel like if I look for it specifically, I'm not going to find it, so I'm just going to find it on this porn artist's Twitter.
Yeah, just look for it like that. I don't care. Think I don't look at porn? You're a
good Christian boy.
Nope.
Lad.
I'm a chronic masturbator.
Let me see. Oh, this one.
I've never seen it before in my life. What the shit?
I was like, that's literally what my job did to my life this month.
Oh, that actually reminds me though. Yeah. Look at this.
Mm-hmm.
Also, when you said gaslight, it reminded me of what I had seen.
Yeah, you trying to gaslight me?
Somewhat earlier. It was the Gaslight Girl Keep
Yeah.
Or Gaslight, Gatekeep, Girl Boss.
Girl keep.
Girl Keep. But
Girl keep,
it
gate
was
boss. Girl keep gate boss, guys.
It was manipulate.
Mansplain?
No, mansplain, manipulate, and man whore.
Oh, yeah, I saw that one.
I was like, yeah, that's good. That's good.
Mm-hmm. What? Sorry, I just read the royal family.
Photo of the Queen giggling with Prince Philip involves bees. Oh, says Snopes in the BBC. What the fuck?
I don't give a shit.
Okay, Nope.
Omega? What have you been looking for?
No, nothing. Okay, I think it was them.
That's the sandwich she was eating.
Yes, look at this. A grilled cheese with brisket in it.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
I've never seen this shit before in my life. This shit looks like it fucks, dude.
Yeah.
I'd need like 8 lactates for that, but for lactate, worth it.
Pretty yummy.
Ooh.
That sounds pretty good.
It does. The BB.Q chicken also looked pretty good. But that's closer to you, so maybe we'll get it sometime.
Maybe.
Whatever, over.
Yeah.
Cause it's
so you can see my baby Jeep Compass. Oh, she's so cute. She's a little baby.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, you haven't seen it. She
Drives
drives
like a
like a charm. Yeah. She's a cute little baby. She's so tiny.
Okay, Jeep haver.
And she's gray. And she's gay. Yeah, I was like, it's been pretty cool because now I have like a little knob to turn for sand, mud, dirt.
Oh, holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that's kind of sick.
Cool. Yeah, so I was like, thank you, Jeep. And it has CarPlay that functions, thank God. For the most part, some of the touch stuff, like, it won't respond to my touch sometimes. But I was like, that's not a problem, as long as it's not canceling my maps in the middle of navigating. Awful. Yeah.
It was the white man's truck that got you.
Yeah, and it's so cute. I rigged my shovel so it doesn't move around with a bunch of things.
Jeep haver.
I have my axe in the bag, also rigged so it doesn't move around. It had a cup holder, like not even a cup holder. It was like it looks like a cup holder in the trunk. That's like about this wide. Perfect for my fire extinguisher. I didn't have to do anything. I just slipped it right in. It was in there. Yeah, and it held it perfectly. Doesn't move around. Oh, she treats me so well.
Your Jeep Compass did more for the gay community than Ronald Reagan ever did.
Yeah, I really like it. I really do. It's cheaper too when you get it. That particular model, I was surprised. It was like, oh, it's like, all right, it's up there. It's a little up there. Have a little faith in me, love.
Have a little faith in me, love.
Yeah. So.
Have you ever heard that original song?
Maybe once.
It's not great.
Oh, it's not?
I listened to it recently, because one of my friends sent it to me after we found that TikTok. Yeah, I sent it to one of my friends because I had mentioned it to them, and I was like, oh, I butchered it. They didn't think it was funny. Oh no. But then I sent it to them, and then they were like, have you ever heard that song? And I was like, no, I didn't even know it was like an actual thing. And so they sent it to me, and I listened to it, and I was like, this sure is the creation. Sure is a thing.
I had the opposite experience with, there's that one TikTok, I think it was a TikTok, where everyone in the pub is singing Madly, Truly, Deeply. And I hadn't heard the original until they were all singing it. And I was like, alright, hearing them singing like this kind of fucks. Then I looked it up and I was like, wow, I'm having a spiritual moment here.
That was me with the Greek tragedy remix.
Yeah.
Also that one sea shanty in the bathroom.
Yeah. Wait, that's not a tune, but I did my best.
I don't know what that was, but yeah, it was the one where it's like.
I'm sorry, I'm so out of it.
No, you're okay. It was
the Billy Boy Room something.
No, not that one. I don't think. It's a different one. It's like
that's what I was trying to do. It didn't come out right.
Like 2 or 3 dudes in a bathroom, like all in stalls, and they're just like all sitting on toilets, and they're all just like keeping like the beat with their feet, and then they're all just like singing a sea shanty.
Good for them.
It's not that one. Damn it. Oh, giving me the wrong ones. There's like 800 people in there. God, pre-COVID.
I had to sing that in Dracula when we did Dracula in Nobel.
That one?
The ooh, rain up, she rises, do. Early in the morning.
God damn it! I don't remember what the fucking song was called either. Because I looked it up a lot, and I really liked it, and I like to listen to it, but it wasn't on like Spotify or anything.
Drunk Sailor? No.
It wasn't that one. It's a different song.
Oh, my bad.
Under stall?
I'm so sleepy all of a sudden, sorry.
Okay. Maybe... Yeah, because the one that you were singing first is Wellerman.
Oh, the first one, the
Yeah, that one. Sea shanty meme.
I don't know if you've seen. Have you seen the pub one? The Truly Madly Deeply.
I don't think so. Man.
Oh, it was from a scene from an actual movie, and this guy just made a TikTok out of it.
What?
That's incredible. Because this is the TikTok he made, but apparently it's from a scene in a movie as well. It's just... I'll be your fantasy. I'll be your rock, I'll be your love, be everything that you need. I love you more with every breath, truly, madly, deeply true.
This is what society should be. The lad in the toilet.
Honestly, if this doesn't happen to me after lockdown, I'm gonna be very upset. Yeah.
No.
Apparently. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
The audio is from an actual scene from a movie.
Oh shit. Hooligans.
Wait. Such a good song.
There will be no pub musical scene better than the Bohemian Rhapsody scene of Shaun of the Dead.
I haven't seen Shaun of the Dead in so long, but I feel like I've...
It's the one where there's beating up zombies and Bohemian Rhapsody's playing in the background. They're like beating up zombies to the beat.
Good for them.
Immaculate. Nothing will ever beat it. Fuck.
A new beginning. That song's gonna be stuck in my head.
I can't find it.
It's a bit sad, isn't it?
I'm a lost man.
It's okay, if you find it another time, you can send it to me.
Choir sea shanty. Let's see, boys choir. Leave her Johnny. Jesus.
Did you find it?
I did not. Not yet, at least. But I will. I must.
There's a northern mockingbird across the way that's been singing for the last 2 hours. It's pretty incredible.
There were some birds singing at like 3 a.m.
Yeah, they sing.
Not
It's
3.
their
I wasn't
time.
up at 3. It was like 2 a.m. But I
They
was like,
sang.
oh, why are you still awake, birds? For what do you sing?
Fucking.
Oh.
Yeah, it's their time. It's bird mating season. Do 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 do.
Fuck.
It's okay. Find it for me another time.
It's gonna eat at my brain until I can find it. Also, we still need this oxtail thing.
We've had oxtail before.
I know, but we just that's like a recipe, so something that we should follow at one point.
I don't trust
One
myself.
point or another. It'll probably be fine. We make pozole.
I don't know.
It'll probably be fine.
The pozole was hard though.
Pozole wasn't too bad. We just needed to add more, like salt / lime
I
juice.
have wounds from the pozole.
I told you didn't have to wash it.
That's not even the right thumb.
Give it to me. Give me your thumb.
Of course I was gonna wash it. You were the one cooking the whole time.
That's okay.
I had to do something. I had to contribute something.
Oops.
Someone, when we're out of lockdown, we're not really locked down. We're all vaccinated.
Yeah, we're not.
Meet me in the nearest pub, and I'll be there singing.
I thought you were gonna say
madly,
karaoke.
truly, deeply.
I thought you were gonna say
and
karaoke.
then if you join me, I'll know.
I thought you were gonna say like karaoke room or something.
No, join me. That song was singing in a pub, so I gotta sing it in a pub. I will be faithful to. Yeah. So you know where to find me after we're all vaccinated. Someone said the pandemic won't truly be over until Costco starts serving samples again, free samples. And I was like, I feel like that's a good metric. I think.
Aren't they?
They're not, because you can't take off your mask in the store.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
I just thought I remembered seeing like tables last time I went.
They might have just been like doing, I don't know, some
standing around for
travel. Use travel brochures, or we're doing a special for tires, something like that. Yeah, but I was like, I feel like that's a good indicator if you shop at Costco. You have to. Speaking of, I can give you my old membership card.
No.
But why? I don't understand why you don't want it.
Because it's not mine. It's not mine.
And
can't use it. It's not mine.
I wrote your name on the back.
Nope.
I did.
It's unfair of me to use what I do not own.
That's not fair. I'm not using it though.
It is.
Send me the input. Is it wrong to use your partner's Costco card when they've offered it to you many times?
Yes.
I don't think so.
I do.
I'm not gonna be using it though. The Visa, I don't have to use that.
Throw it away.
I mean, I have to keep it just in case, but.
See? You have to keep it just in case.
No, not me personally. I have to sit. It has to sit somewhere.
No.
Yeah, just use it. Use it. You have no excuse not to anymore.
You just said that you might need to keep it.
I may need to keep it because if my mom cancels it, I have to have proof of membership so I can keep my Visa. Does that make sense?
Oh, I see.
Because we're technically, and my mom told me to give it to you, so you really can't say no, or else I'm gonna have to text her and be like, Jeremy said fuck you, and then she's gonna be like,
I did not.
Don't marry that guy because he's so disrespectful and doesn't want to use my Costco card that no one is using. That she's paying for.
I have said nothing of the sort.
Someone might as well use. So yeah, I don't think I want it to be my son-in-law anymore. So that's what I'm gonna do if you don't take it.
I've said nothing of the sort.
This falls under the girl boss out of Gatekeep. Gaslight girl boss.
I can't mansplain, manipulate, or manhole my way out of this one, guys. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, so you can use it. My mom wants me to use it. She's paying for it, so technically she gets to decide. Yeah. Or else I'm gonna tell her what you said.
But yeah, are you under her as like so if she cancels it, then wouldn't yours also just get canceled?
Then I get my own.
Oh, that you just like moves you up?
Yeah, but then I'm paying for it. But for my mom, since she's paying for it, she's actually paying for it and splitting it with her friend. and you can have like 4 people or something like that, or 3 or 4 people on one single thing until you like upgrade or something.
Oh, that's sick, actually.
If I remember correctly. So that's why I have mine, because she's like, oh, we're paying for it, and you go to Costco, might as well use it, right? And get gas there. Yeah, but now that I have a Visa, I don't need that card until, unless like my mom. It was so embarrassing because when I went to Costco to get the Visa, she was like, oh, just in case, like, like, you break up with Christian or something, or you move out, then you can get your own. And I'm like,
that's
Christian's my mom. She's right here. And I was like, I'm so fucking embarrassed, Mom. She's like, it happens all the time. People just assume I'm a man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm so fucking sorry. Yeah, I was so embarrassed. I completely, I was like, Christian's my mom.
Yeah.
My mom?
My mom?
People think I have 2 dads sometimes.
Like,
I'm like, yeah, my dad's David and Christian. They're like, oh. And I'm like, Christian's my mom. I don't have 2 dads. That would be cool, though.
When I didn't know your mom's name and I went over, I saw like mail on the table, and one of them was addressed to your mom, Christian. And I was like, I thought your mom's name was Christina, and then they just like misspelled it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay.
She hates being called Christina.
Yeah, I'm sure it happens
like her
all the time.
Bane. That, but also my dad's ex-wife's name was Christina. She's
oh.
Like, fuck Christina. Yeah, and I was like, that's fair, Mom. All right, calm down. Calm down. I know you don't like Christina. Yeah, apparently she's a very interesting character. I've only met her.
Yeah, you've like told me like one story.
I did?
I think so, yeah.
What did I say?
She like would drive by the front.
Oh yeah, she'd drive by the front.
Up?
I thought she would think, I don't know, I was like, I'm gonna be the first one she kills because I'm not related to him by blood.
That actually means you're safe.
I don't, would it? Because I feel like she would wanna, she'd be like, oh, I'll protect, or I won't kill the kids that are related to you. Or, I don't know, I feel like the jealous ex-wife would probably want to kill the new wife, right? And then,
probably the whole family, but if you're
really?
not, I think so.
Oh, okay, never mind. My brain, two kinds of people.
Because my thought process, if I were a psychopathic ex, I would.
Oh, you're not?
Do you want me to be?
I'm sorry, I'm joking.
No, but I think.
I thought like
probably...
she'd probably want to be like, "Fuck your new wife," and then get rid of the new wife, and then be like, "Now we can be together," you know.
Oh well, yeah. If it's like that, then yeah. But my thought process was
kill the kids either.
Yeah.
Because you know, like.
My thought process was, I'm angry at you, or I'm angry at my ex for leaving me for somebody else.
I guess it depends.
So I'm gonna kill everybody because I am upset at the new life that you've created without me, and you don't deserve that. 2
kinds of homicidal exes.
FBI? FBI? Give me clout?
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking, and I was like, she'll probably kill the people in the house that are not related to him, and I'm not, so... You... Like, goodbye!
According to my psychopathic tendencies, I think you'd be fine. Because you're not his kid, so...
I'm brown, though. She's white.
She might kill you. Yeah, she might kill you for something else.
Yeah, for racism. But yeah, she would drive around the house sometimes. I remember I talked to her once, and she was telling me like how the house looked like before she left.
Weird.
Which was really weird.
Was this when she was just driving around the front?
Yeah, yeah. And
she like pulled up.
Yeah, she pulled up, and she was like, "Oh, you live here?" And I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Oh yeah, you're like,
what's it to you, bitch?"
Yeah. And she was saying how my room, there wasn't a wall between that room and the office. It was just one big room. And she worked in the textile industry, so that's where she would store all of her fabrics and things like that. I remember she was very nice in the interaction. I don't really remember anything like weird other than the fact that she was drive around sometimes. But yeah, my mom fucking hated her. And I was like, damn, Mom, get it. Scorpio.
So she used to store stuff in your room?
Yeah.
You know how sometimes you hear shit in the wall?
Oh man, fabric. The whole time. I hear fabric rustling everywhere. Yeah, I know.
The spirits of her bad energy.
Maybe, because I guess I don't think it was a clean divorce.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
I feel like divorces usually aren't
Hope this isn't
clean.
too much information for a stream, but
My social security number is 914. Just kidding.
Oh my, that's so funny. You got my. No kidding.
How crazy would it be if your social security number was like one number away from mine?
That would be weird. Are we related? Oh, I'm kidding. We're related. I gotta go.
I don't know.
Not.
How are social security numbers assigned?
I thought they were randomly generated.
Oh, that might be actually.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Just total random numbers.
For some reason, it reminded me of this weird little like sub trend on TikTok that's just like floating around every once in a while. I see some videos about it, but it's like a mission to make the worst possible user interface on like some random website. And people just keep like building on it. And the most recent one that I saw was because it started off like like you enter your name, you type in your name, and then you type in like your phone number, and then that's it. Pretty generic, pretty like easy. And someone was like, well, how about if we did it like this instead? You type in your name, and then you like look for your phone number through a drop down menu. So you have to scroll through like every phone number in existence.
That's how it is.
I was like, that sucks.
That's how it is when you pull up to Haley's place and just scroll.
Oh yeah, actually.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
The most recent one that I saw was minimized down to one drop-down menu where you have to find your name and your phone number in the same drop-down menu. So it says like, Jane Doe, like 555, whatever, right? And then you need to like scroll down through the entire list until you find you, Jane Doe, with your phone number. And I was like, wow, this somehow they're just making it worse.
Yeah, there was on Tumblr where people did that, but with like sound bars, like adjusting sound. If that
like
makes sense.
Like volume mixers?
Yeah, like there was one where you had to like pull it back and it had to land in the specific volume you wanted. So
oh my god!
So it took so many tries to get the right volume. There's like all these weird. That's the one I remember the most because I was like, "Fuck that! That would suck." But yeah, just really hard and unnecessarily complicated ways to like control the volume. Yeah.
Shit like that is so funny.
It is
we try so hard to streamline user interface. What if we tried to just make it awful?
Apple. Steve Jobs is rolling in his grave.
I hope he is.
Hope he is Steve Jobs. Coming for you.
Coming for Steve Jobs?
Yeah, I don't want to see it.
Just kidding.
I mean, have you seen him? His rotting corpse. He looks just like Prince Philip.
Stop. He does now.
Yeah.
Actually, Steve Jobs was first, so Prince Philip looks like Steve Jobs now.
You're right. Yeah. Someone was like, everyone, like, stop. We should, what was it? You guys are all, like, focused on the wrong thing. We should really be upset about this because some guy out there at a what is it, like what do you call it? At a funeral service home is gonna have to make that guy look human.
Oh, fuck.
And I was like, you're right. There's just no way to make him look alive.
Somebody posted a video where it was like, apparently John Mulaney checked out of rehab recently, so congratulations to him. But it was like, John Mulaney has checked out of rehab, and then like the next picture was Prince Philip has died, and they were like, what did he do? What has he done?
Yeah, someone made a meme where it was like, John Mulaney stepping out of Windsor Castle, and he's like, it ain't much, but it's honest work.
There was also a Reddit post that, like, the original post was like, oh, Prince Philip has died. And then, like, there's a mod post, like, underneath it that says, like, we do not celebrate the death of others. And then you scroll, remove.
I love that one. Or the...
Oh, good.
What was it? Were you the one who sent me the comedian who was talking shit about Prince Philip? Literally, like, doing stand-up comedy, and someone was like, he died. He's like, no fucking way. And
it pulls out his phone. Probably, I think so.
Yeah, and he was like, no way. Can
his face,
that
too.
Guy? I feel like that's the peak of your life, I think. Peak of your existence.
1000%.
Yeah.
That shit is just like it's so funny because it's right there.
Yeah.
His face when he hears about it is just.
He's like, you're serious? This guy died? Yeah. Yeah, I was like, me and Mike got into an argument with my mom about this too. Where, because my mom was like, she's like, my mom's heart is always in the right place, but she was kind of like, isn't it wrong to kind of celebrate someone's death? Or, you know,
he was
like,
racist, cool? Mom. It's okay.
And I was like, he was a racist misogynist. And she was like, yeah, but he was like a figurehead, so he was really powerless to do anything. And I was like, have you seen the BBC article they released? They were like, Prince Philip, 143 countries. Yeah. That's how many countries were colonized under his rule. Mm-hmm. So I'm like,
he signed those papers.
I was like, no. He knew what he was doing. Yeah.
He was alive for longer than I think like India had been colonized or something.
Yeah.
So India was colonized under his rule. And like people are just like, yeah, that's really fucked up actually when you put it like that, when you put it in that perspective of time.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
Yeah. And I was telling my mom, I was like, hell yeah, if people in those countries that were colonized want to celebrate the person who
colonized
is the vision of everything that is so like destroyed and ruined about their home, then fuck yeah, I'll drink to that.
Drink. Oh, yeah. Cheers to that, brother.
Yeah, it's the death of the oppressor. When Margaret Thatcher died, they were playing Ding Dong the Witch is Dead. That went straight to the top of the charts. So I'm like, people are gonna celebrate shitty people's death until the end of time. On Tumblr, someone was like, guys, I love how we all come together when some cunt dies. Yeah. And I was like,
that's the unifying factor. That
community. What is the yeah, that's literally how it is. And I'm like I get the sentiment, especially like, you know, I don't know, I was a bit of a boomer. When it's like, it's not right to like celebrate death. Yeah. And I'm like, don't be someone where people celebrate your death. Then yeah. Not my fucking problem.
Death should be mourned. However, I will only mourn your death if you're not an asshole. Yeah. I feel like that's a safe little trade.
Yeah, you know? It's like saying Hitler died. Am I gonna feel shitty about that? No. Hell no.
I'm gonna be like, hell yes.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna be like, all right, when are we partying? When are we getting started? Yeah. Exactly. It's like, why are we gonna feel bad just because a human being died? It was someone who used his power in all of his life choices to not only like make life shitty for a specific subset of people, but for literally mass murdering millions of people. So I'm like, I'm not gonna.
It's like on the flip side of that too.
I'm not gonna feel bad, or I'm not. Hell yeah, I'm gonna celebrate. Mm-hmm.
On the flip side of that, it's like, you know, the X amount of people die every single day. Yeah. People are dying as we speak. Yeah. We don't care.
Use turnover. I'm just.
We don't know them, so it doesn't affect us. We only care about death when it's like a big, like prolific name, like a celebrity or some such.
Yeah, or someone personal, but.
Or someone personal, yeah. But I'm talking about like we as like a general society.
Yeah.
Because that's what makes the news. That's what we see. Mm-hmm. But you know, when it's like celebrities and stuff, Alan Rickman, everybody mourned. Yeah. Alan Rickman's great. Rest in peace.
Good actor.
Prince Philip was a racist colonizer. Pour one out for the big boys, baby.
I'm just like, please pick up a book. It was not that long ago. Yeah. And yeah, while he's not as overtly evil as Hitler per se, he's still a very, very shitty guy. It's kind of pretty up there actually. If you can account how much death he's responsible for. Yeah. You know. And the royal family, not just him. I don't want anyone else to get out of that and be like, oh, it was just Prince Philip. No, I know.
I see all of you.
Queen, yeah, I see all of you. You all are complicit in making these things better. When people try to point it out, you know, people are like, oh no, they're just the figureheads, you know. Yeah.
And it's like,
behind our backs, they're like, or not even behind our backs, just no one gives a shit enough to look it up that they're doing all these things.
Yeah, I think you know. People do try to use that argument of like, oh, we should never celebrate anybody's death regardless of how bad they were, as like a kind of,
I wish I was alive when Reagan died.
I know. Pop bottles. But yeah, I think it's...
Pissing on graves.
Pissing on graves, baby. King of the Hill theme. Let's go.
imagine if he was assassinated.
But yeah, I think it's very much kind of like a it's almost the virtue signaling. I think is what a lot of people do in regards to that, where they're just like, oh, I'm the better person because I don't believe that people should die. And it's like, okay, so are you gonna feel bad about every single person that dies? Someone just died. Do you feel bad? Then like, I don't know them. You don't fucking know Prince Philip. Clearly.
Yeah. Whack.
Not to shade your mom.
Oh no, yeah. I was like, my mom's great, but you know, she does have like these like, she's like, I don't know about this or that, and I'm like, well, I'm here to educate you, Mom. Yeah, because I was basically trying to explain that he wasn't just a figurehead. He oversaw a lot of those decisions, and I was like, also on top of that, like, there's all those like quotes, those racist and misogynistic quotes that have you seen on Tumblr or on Twitter? Someone just compiled all the quotes, and oh my god.
I don't want to see him.
Most shitty, like, I'm sure, like, whenever he was, like, visiting another country or, you know, a group of people from another country were visiting him, like, the first thing he said was probably something so racist. So racist, yeah.
I guarantee you, like, people would be like, he's just old.
That's what my mom was trying to say.
He doesn't know what he's saying.
Oh, he's old, and, you know, he's a product of that time, and I'm like...
Then he should no longer be leading.
I was like, saying that the elderly cannot be, like, educated on these things is such a bullshit answer, because these are the same people that lived through the civil rights movement, the AIDS crisis.
They've seen so many different social justice things and have refused to change.
Every time they're like, well,
I'm still going to be racist.
Yeah, I'm still going to be racist and misogynistic and homophobic and transphobic. And I'm like, at that point, it's just willful ignorance. Call it what it is. It's ignorance in the sense that you could not be bothered to care about people other than yourself.
Yep.
And that's when, you know, I'm like, I don't give a shit. You're old, that's not an excuse. You can educate yourself at any time. Literally at any point. So I'm like,
a 13-year-old abused girl was able to learn fucking words after being in prison for 13 years of her life as a 20-month-year-old.
Yeah.
20-month-old. Not a
20-month-year-old. You heard
20-month-year-old.
Yeah.
If she can do it, so can Prince Philip.
Yeah. So like, miss me with that. Come full circle.
I know, right? One of my favorite things is the post that was like, he would have been 102 days. Good. I'm glad he died before his birthday.
You know why he died? He didn't want to do the sensitivity trainings. He was like, guess I'll die.
That was funny too.
Yeah.
We're gonna do sensitivity training. Philip was like,
guess it's my time.
Sensitivity training.
Oh. Just
sense this.
Sense my pulse challenge. It's not there.
He was like hobbling along the hallways, and they were just like, "Oh, Prince Philip, are you ready for the sensitivity training?" And he did the TikTok thing.
Yeah. He's like, "Here's something that's fun and sexy. See if you can feel my pulse." And they're like,
Who are you kidding though? He hasn't had a pulse for years.
That's true. They're probably like, we don't feel anything. He's probably fine. And then they're like, oh shit, no, he's done.
He's done. I think he's
done
dead.
for.
The super bizarre thing is somebody tried to use Prince Philip's death as an anti-vaxxer argument. Because they're like, he was the spitting image of health before he got the vaccine, and then he died 2 weeks after he got his vaccine. And it's like, no, honey, he died because he was old as shit and a racist. Sorry.
Wait, what? Rip Prince Philip, my zombie core bestie.
R.I.P. bestie.
Yeah, honestly, R.I.P. zombie core bestie.
What are we gonna do without him?
He literally looked like a zombie.
He looked so fucked up.
His eyes were like already sunken. It was gross.
His eyes were like shriveling.
He looked like Rasputin from Anastasia. Without the beard though, because he was a corpse. He was dead. But reanimated because he sold his soul to the devil. Does that make sense? You haven't seen Anastasia. Sorry, Anastasia stands out there. Yeah, he was like a rotting corpse, so that's kind of like... Same energy.
He do be a little fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I think that's a drawing, actually.
Yeah, I was like, because he is an actual rotting thing. Yeah, there you go. Kind of like that, huh?
He do be looking a little fucked up.
Rasputin core bestie.
Rasputin zombie core bestie.
Yeah.
Yes, King, you're so sexy.
Awful. Yeah.
Rest. Just rest, Prince Philip. Fuck
Not
you.
even rest. I hope you're haunted.
Yeah, don't rest.
I hope you're suffering in hell while Lil Nas climbs down the pole over and over. That's your punishment.
I hope your eyelids have turned to dust so you can never close your eyes again, you stupid old fuck.
I love how this just really turned into all my homies hate Prince Philip.
That's how it is.
Yeah.
Ugh. All right.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, 2 hours. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Thanks for listening to us, the shit talk Prince Philip and the royal family.
And talk about feral children.
Pretty much.
And
somehow we got
racism.
to a lot of different topics here, but I think that just happens.
We did. Yeah. Talk about my dad's ex-wife. Sorry, Dad. Sorry, Christina. You were nice to me, but if my mom hates
that was the
you,
game she was playing.
There you go. She was trying to wriggle her way in through me, and I was just too oblivious. I was like, who is this lady? All right, moving on.
She was like, can I come in and see your house again? And you're all like, I don't know about that.
Stranger danger, lady. You're white. You're a white old lady. I'm sorry. Not old, but white middle-aged lady.
Oh, I get scared. I thought it was one of my outside slippers. I was like, no, I'm tracking in dust. Thank you all for tuning in. Appreciate your support as always. I will see you all again tomorrow with more Super Princess Peach.
I'll see you guys next Sunday. Probably.
Maybe.
What?
Do you work on... No, yeah. You don't work 6 days this week, you?
No, I'm on Friday and Saturday.
Oh, okay, so... Oh, right. Sorry, vaccine. So yeah, we'll see you on Sunday for sure.
When I'm definitely gonna hang out with my friend, no matter how I feel.
On Saturday.
Yeah. And no one's gonna stop me.
But if you feel bad, do not hesitate to let me know, and you don't have to come to my dad's thing.
I can try.
No.
I can do my best.
If you feel bad, just do Haley's thing. That's it. Like I want you to rest. I want you to rest.
I can pull through.
I want you to rest.
I did a pneumonia show. A 2.5 hour show.
I'll bring you with me, and I'll use you as my excuse to leave. I'll be like, oh, she feels so shitty. We have to go.
Pope is like, I call bullshit. That means I call bullshit.
Okay, thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.